Going on, guys, and welcome to my 1 bar Dragon Knight two-handed PvP build. So let's jump straight into the equipment. We're running a great sword of potentates, which is Nirnhoned, and a weapon damage enchantment. Heavy bloodspawn helm, impenetrable. Cuirass of the Pariah, Bloodspawn arm corpse, girdle of the Pariah, gauntlets of the Pariah, greaves of the Pariah, and sabtons of the Pariah. And we've got a necklace of the potentates, ring of the trainee, and oaken soul ring. I've got a mixture of Halcyon 2 and 1 arcane. 2 weapon damage enchants with a stamina recovery. Got some reinforced, and it's just a mixture really. A bit impenetrable and reinforced is what you want. And obviously, if you can, probably get them all tri-stat enchanted on the body pieces. The character sheet, we're not running. Let's go back quickly. It's all we're not running any light pieces. That's why the penetration is so low, but you won't need that, as you'll see with the skills. So if we just quickly buff up just to see what we're sort of running with. Let's just build up on this dummy. Come on. Alright, so that's sort of the stats you'll be working with. Reasonable stamina recovery, 1200. The penetration goes through the roof because obviously the corrosive armour. The health is at a comfortable 34, so it's quite tanky. And the resistances go up to about 37,000. 22 points in magicka, 12 in health, 30 in stamina. We're running bewitched sugar skulls for max stats. Get all your bonuses from the oaken soul, which is nice. We're running the warrior weapon damage enchant. So as the skills, because you've only got 1 bar, so you've got shattering rocks for your stun and heal. You've got your dizzy swing to set them off balance. You don't need wrecking blow for the major berserk. Your executioner, which is your, obviously that's what you do to kill someone with. You got your gap closer and your major berserk, and it gives you major expedition, so you can chase people. You got your coagulating blood for your heal, and of course your corrosive armor. So yeah, you only need the two-handed, obviously. You don't need any light pieces. Put all your points in medium armour and heavy armour. Won't be needing the Fighters Guild. The Undaunted passives obviously are going to help if you can get them. You want all your points in assault. So the ones required in support. I'm running Red Guard. It's probably not the ideal one, but it does actually work quite well. I mean, Nord would probably be better for the ultimate regeneration and the extra resistances, but with Red Guard it's quite nice because obviously it reduces the cost of your weapon abilities. So obviously you can spam dizzy swing to the cows come home, and obviously you've got your executioner you can spam, so them two you can go crazy with. They will cost not as much, and obviously you can't get snared as much, which is pretty good. The stamina, your bonus is nice, so you've got more to work with, and obviously when you deal damage, you restore stamina every 5 seconds. So like I said, you can, even though you haven't got massive recoveries, you can go to town on these, because obviously you've got the cost reduction. So the Red Guard actually, even though it's not a favourite anymore and it's been sort of left behind with the other races, it's still half decent. So definitely, I wouldn't say it's ideal, but this Dragon Knight I had in particular was red guard, so I sort of built around the red guard and then introduced the weapon ability for the reduce the cost of your weapon passive. And obviously you want your alchemy for medicinal use to make your potions last longer. And champions, so obviously if we look at the skills, because we're not running Wrecking Blow, we've got the off balance. So if you go into your champion points, I should hopefully have, Exploiter. So you'll be setting them off balance, you get 10% bonus damage, your direct damage, Master at Arms and Deadly Aim, and I've got Resilience for some crit resistance. I find that to be best, because you want a bit of critical resistance, as obviously, unless you had more impenetrable traits on your armour, which you should have. Greens should be just, the usual Steed's Blessing, Liquid Efficiency, Rationer, all them ones. And obviously the red, I've just gone full reduction, I think. So Survival Instincts, 25% cost reduction, so you can, when you go down to the bare minimum, you can still spam a lot of roll dodges and things. Don't need Celerity, I think, because obviously you've got the Chains of Devastation for the Gap Closer and the Major Berserk. You've got Major Protection here. You've got 20% damage reduction on the Pain's Refuge. And this, you could obviously, either if you want a bit more sustain, put Sustain by Suffering, or Juggernaut I've got on for more damage reduction. So yeah, like the way to play this is obviously you are just obviously building up ultimate. So obviously just kite your enemies, just sort of keep them at bay until obviously your corrosive is ready. Once your corrosive is ready, come in with the chains, stun them with the what it's called now, stun them with the shattering rocks, and then just sort of heavy attack, light attack with your dizzy swing, and then obviously executioner, and obviously if you need to heal, throw a heal in. So it's nice and simple. Stun, damage, gap closer, heal, and obviously building around the ult. Obviously you're not going to do a lot of damage when you're not in the ult form, so you need to obviously wait until you've got that. But obviously, and the reason for running the sets, the Potentes will reduce your damage taken, so you're even more tankier. It reduced the cost of your ultimate ability, so you'll get to that corrosive armour much faster. And you're wearing the Mark of the Pariah set, which this is what gets you to the 37,000 resistances. So if someone debuffs you, with major and minor breach, you're still going to be in the high 20s. So you're going to take a lot less damage. And obviously, reason for running Bloodspawn, it's best on a Dragon Knight. You get recoveries, and again, it's building your ultimate, and more resistances stacked on top. So this build will do damage. I've caught a few people out of it. I haven't got tons of footage at the moment, but I will be doing some more gameplay with it. It's a nice simple setup, because I'm getting a bit sick of the two-handed, the two bar builds. The one bar builds I find more comfortable. So yep, but that's it guys. Drop me a like and subscribe, and I'll try and add some gameplay footage in as well for you. See you in the next one.